And we're back with another edition of Movie Torture. I'm Roger, along with my co-hostess and hosts.
Oh, I'm a hostess now. Wow.
No, well, I was looking at you. I meant. Sorry. My mouth said another thing. My eyes said another. So.
He's going by order of importance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Brad, how you doing?
I'm doing great. We're kicking off our Movie Torture Touchdown Month.
Yeah.
And we're going to be focusing for the next month on football movies.
Yeah.
But if you're not a football fan, don't worry. We're still going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And, my week's been good. We're joined. Producer Gary is here.
What's up, y'all?
If you're wondering, he's in his Hawaiian shirt.
As always.
As always, backwards hat tonight, ladies. So he's got his hat on backwards, which means he's ready for business. That means he's open for business. He's ready.
He is currently blushing.
And we are also joined, I think we just got to give her a new title. First Lady of Movie Torture.
Yeah.
Hannah's here. The First Lady of Movie Torture.
The first lady.
She's the only lady that braves and actually joins us and comes back. Like she
Do
can't.
our wives? No, our wives have nothing to do
My
with
wife won't even listen to this. I have to force it, and I'll be like, "You want to listen to the podcast?" She's like, "I really don't, Brad."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
brutal.
hurt by that.
But I will
I thought
say,
she'd at least listen because of me and Gary.
At least fake Andress be like, yeah, I'll listen to it, and then doesn't.
yeah. But my dad, loyal listener every week, favorite guest for him, First Lady Hannah.
Yeah.
Really?
He says it all the time.
Aw.
Hannah's my favorite. I love the ones Hannah's on. When I told him Hannah's going to join us once a month, he was like, I'm excited.
Yeah.
She's
Are you making that
prepared.
up?
No, I promise, Hannah. I will get my
That's so
dad to
sweet.
tell you that. Like he said, I like Hannah brings it. She knows her stuff. She's enjoyable, and she gives it back to you guys.
Yeah.
And that's
Aw.
so that's why you're the First Lady of Movie Torture.
Thanks, Brad's dad.
Thanks. He's probably like, why are you giving me a shout out on here? So, what movie are we doing, Raj?
We're doing The Replacements, which was recorded or filmed in 2000, released in August 11th, of 2000. The budget was $50 million, and the box office was $50 million.
Hold on. What did they spend $50 million
Probably
on?
on stadium rental. It's probably alone, just doing it in the stadium.
I was going to say they spent it on the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say
I
about
can
those
say,
cheerleaders.
I'm sure you do, Brad.
Yeah. It's not good, though. It's not good.
So,
I'm sure you do, Brad.
the movie was based off of the 1987 NFL Washington Redskin team, back when it was the Redskins. That was really their name.
Don't get us canceled, Raj.
Yeah, because the 1987 was a strike year. After the first 3 games of the season, they had a handful of off in between, and so they decided to play, I think it was 3 scab games. And so this was actually based on a true story.
Wow.
So
there's really a Shane Falco?
no, there's not Shane Falco.
Based on true events.
Yeah, true events.
Oh, okay.
Which I had to Google because I didn't know any of that. I know nothing about sports.
I will say, I feel like I say this every movie we watch. I went to the theater to see this movie. I remember.
What year was?
too,
Oh,
yeah.
2000.
That was the last time I watched it.
I was 3 years old.
20. So it's been 23 years since I watched number 16 Shane Falco throw a touchdown.
I've watched it a handful of times.
Okay, Raj.
It's one of those ones that's on TV and nothing else is on. I'll, watch it to a commercial and change it and then maybe flip back through again.
See, I figured y'all liked this movie.
I haven't said if I do or not, Hannah, but he just admitted he does because he watches it multiple times.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's a good movie. I've watched Roadhouse probably 30 times, and Roadhouse isn't really a good movie. But I'd still watch it because
You watch it for Kelly Lynch.
yeah.
Well, I said, he's caught.
Maybe so.
So, are you ready to do replacements?
Yeah,
you want me to?
do your minute synopsis of
Okay.
this great film?
So basically, there's a strike, and they kick, all the rich players take some time off. They go find a scuba guy named Shane Falco who nutted up in college. Wasn't any good. He couldn't do the big play. Gene Hackman takes over the role as coach, I suppose, and he gets to bring Shane in. They have a wild list of characters on the team. Shane is a good quarterback. They lose, but then they win. And then you know what? The jerk quarterback comes back. They tell Shane, thanks, but no thanks. He's back to scubaing and cleaning his boat. And then they're losing. He shows up at the stadium in the second half, and Shane Falco's it and says, I want the ball at the end of the game. And he gets it, and he wins it. And he gets the captain of the cheerleading team who looks like a mom. And
what?
And
A mom?
she has such a mom haircut.
Oh, the haircut.
The hair,
Nothing
she's
else
got
looks
a
like
mom
a mom
haircut. So that's replacements in a nutshell.
I'm shocked you didn't say more about the cheerleaders.
I'm going to get to those. I don't like them in this movie. And you're looking at me like you can't believe that, but we're going to talk about the cheerleaders.
Is it because they were bad girls?
No.
Talking
Okay,
about
I'm just
some
going to
bad
say
girls.
it. They would cut to the cheerleaders, and I felt like I was watching the cheerleaders from the old Tecmo Bowl football game on
I had
Nintendo.
that football game, and those cheerleaders looked nothing like the ones in this movie.
They just did the same stupid moves over and over again, and it looked like they were
That's all
standing.
they know. That's what they do at
They were
the
a
club they
terrible
work at.
cheerleading team. I was like, can we just watch more dumb football? I
It
really
coulda-
didn't care
it
to
could
see
have been
cheerleaders.
worse. They could have not found the adult dancers that they hired. It could have been the people that tried out that were horrible.
Oh, you think they were adult dancers? Do you think they were stripping at night?
In real life?
No, in this movie. Like, were those girls, like,
Yes.
leaving the bar and
You-
going stripping?
You didn't know that?
That's what they did for their job.
Yeah, that's why.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
She asked them to bring more of their friends.
From work. That's why they all
Yeah.
dance like that and look like that. It's because they
Maybe
all
I
work at
missed
the
that
club
joke.
together.
I must have dozed a little bit during that moment. Yeah, that happens.
What was it? Cheetahs? Was that the? I can't remember. There was.
No,
she
the
said-
girls said that they danced in Cats.
Yeah.
And the woman judging them thought they meant Cats, the musical.
Yeah.
And
They
that was
meant-
not what they meant.
Yeah.
They meant Cats, the strip club.
And there was another word they put with it.
Okay, so thoughts on the quarterback. What's his name?
Keanu Reeves,
No,
The
not
jerk
Shane.
quarterback.
No, the other one.
the jerk.
What was his
Shane
name?
Falco?
Eddie. Was it Eddie?
Who
not
the-
Shane.
Brett Colin,
Huh?
I think.
Well, thoughts on first off, he looked like he had a dad bod. The quarterback that was on strike, that was really jerky.
Yeah.
With the horrible goatee.
Yes, he looked like a
Dad
horrible.
bod.
He was like
he looked like the Pennington guy who does the home improvement stuff.
yes, but he also looked like he was from an Adam Sandler movie as a villain. Like he was terrible.
Yeah.
He was
As
not-
an actor or as what his role
everything
was?
about him was terrible. I did not like this guy. He was such a tool, and he was cruel to Shane, who didn't deserve it. Now we're talking Keanu Reeves, who is hot off of Matrix at this point, right? Like I think the Matrix came out in '98 or
99.
99, and this is 2000. So this is Keanu at his highest. It has to be, right?
Well, that was going to be my question: is how do you go from? Because obviously, I know he didn't do John Wick until after, but to do The Matrix, and then it's like I'm going to go to a football movie.
Well, he had done another football movie. Someone was saying like he must have some weird childhood background with football because he also was offered a tryout during the filming of this movie for what was it, the Ravens?
Okay, that's got to be made up.
It was on the
Right,
internet,
that
so it
can't be
must
real.
be true.
Right.
Was that on
Which one? The
Internet Movie database?
Okay, I have it written down. Keanu Reeves was offered a tryout with the Baltimore Ravens during filming. They less than 6 months after the film release, they ended up winning the Super Bowl. Was what was said.
because
That
this was filmed in Baltimore.
That seems stupid, though. I mean, did they want to? Did they also want to try out
You got to remember that
Adam
was
Sandler because he's the water boy and he can run?
that was the year they had Trent Dilfer as their quarterback.
So, do you think Shane Falco could have won the Ravens the Super Bowl?
No, but he would have possibly been a nice reason for people to come to the game.
I was gonna say I'd have gone to watch him.
Let's imagine a world where Keanu gives up acting and becomes a quarterback in the NFL.
That'd be weird.
Did you think Keanu was subdued in this movie?
Yeah.
What movie is he not subdued in?
Well, I mean, he was a quarterback. He was an Ohio State quarterback in Point Break. He was a quarterback in that movie, right?
Was it Ohio State?
I think it was. I think he's played for Ohio State in 2 movies.
Okay.
He must like Ohio State. He is believable as a quarterback in this movie. He wears dorky hats. I'll give him that. His hat selection is very sus. I mean, it is. But the replacements to me, the look of it is crappy. Like, I don't like the look of it. It's not a very good visual movie. It seems like it's very bland colors. Am I wrong?
Yeah, the uniforms were horrible, and
they look like Patriot old.
But they probably since the NFL didn't endorse this movie, they probably didn't have. They couldn't use anything close to the normal uniforms.
Okay, so you bring up a good point that I want to talk about. Football movies, to me, automatically get a negative if they're not endorsed by the NFL, and they have to create fake. And we're going to find that out in more movies we're going to do this month.
That was the year the NFL wanted to forget. I mean, if they could have, they would not have played a Super Bowl that year because of all that stuff.
But we're going to do, what's the movie? Any Given Sunday? Fake league. The fake leagues automatically bring them down to me. Like, I'm confused about their seasons too, because they're like, we got to win 3 out of 4 to get in the playoffs. Their last game is on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys in Washington, which is weird in that. Like, does the season playoffs start in December in this world?
Yeah.
Really weird to me.
And plus, this happened in the middle of the season, not at the end. I think they did 3 games, and then there was this time in the middle, and then there was I think 5 or 6 at the end. That was real. They were real games. So,
Hannah, thoughts on the owner?
The owner. Anytime I saw him, I just shook my head.
He was good. Jack Warden.
Yeah.
He was good in Problem Child.
Yeah. This was his last movie before he passed away.
Okay.
How soon after this movie did he pass away?
I don't know. I just know
6 years.
It was his last movie, yeah.
Would you want this to be your last movie? I would not want The Replacements to be my last movie. How many movies did Gene Hackman do after this? Not many, right?
Oh, yeah. He's done a ton. Yeah.
He stopped acting in 2003, though.
He's done stuff since then, hasn't he?
No, he's not acted since 2000. His last movie was Welcome to Mooseport.
Really?
And by the way, Gene Hackman, best thing in this movie. By a mile. I miss Gene Hackman. He's not dead, though.
I know he's not dead, but
I'm looking right now while we're talking.
Because he's had to have been on between Netflix and Prime and all this other stuff.
Last movie, 2004, Welcome to Mooseport.
Oh, wow.
So he did The Replacements, The Mexican, Heartbreakers, Heist, Royal Tenenbaums, Behind Enemy Lines, Runaway Jury, and then he closed out Welcome to Mooseport with Ray Romano.
Best movie ever, though, he did was Hoosiers.
Hoosiers is good. I will agree.
Yeah.
Enemy of the State was good. Unforgiven was good with Clint Eastwood.
What's the one he was in the submarine? Hunt for Red October.
Oh, that was a good one. Man, he's a good actor. I hate that he doesn't act, but he is.
He's perfect coach guy. I mean, he's done multiple movies as a coach. So.
He's 93.
Wow.
What do you think he could do today, Hannah?
What could he do today? In movies?
Yeah, I mean, Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones at 90, right?
80.
He's 90?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
He's 80.
Is he 80?
I was like, there's no way.
Oh, my gosh. Harrison Ford's 80.
He's up there, but he's not that up there.
Yeah, he's up there, though.
Yeah.
So they could make Gene Hackman do something. But he lives out, weirdly, lives out in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Can I make a suggestion? Just
Yes,
from looking at some recent pictures of Gene Hackman, I'm going to suggest Freddy Krueger.
Oh, my gosh. Producer Gary bringing the...
Oh, my word. I just saw those pictures. That's so sad. He looks so old. Oh.
Should we link a photo of Gene Hackman to this podcast so people can like look at what we're looking at here? Because I feel bad. We're all laughing at this poor old man. He's 90.
I'm not laughing at him. That's sad.
I'm sorry, Gene Hackman. If you listen to this, I'm sorry. I really am.
That's someone's
What if he listened to this movie and died?
grandfather.
That would be awful.
I probably would see him in my nightmares.
Okay, so what did you think about? What do you think about what he says? Hannah, did you take offense to this first lady of movie torture? That's why girls don't play the game. They said that a few times.
I thought about it. I was like, am I offended by that or no? I mean, the reality is I would not want to go out there and get a whole bunch of concussions. I don't know if that has anything to do with me being a woman, but I just wouldn't want to.
Could they say that in a movie today?
No, absolutely not.
It would not be acceptable, right, Roger?
Say what?
Roger just woke up.
No, I just.
That's why girls don't play the game.
For concussions?
Well, he said that numerous times in the movie.
Yeah.
I only caught it the one time, but
And
today,
again,
no, you can't say anything about.
Yeah, and this was 2000 before, woke hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So what about when they were throwing eggs at the bus? I kept thinking, who's cleaning this bus off? Because I would hate that job because eggs are the worst.
Really? Have you had to clean them off your vehicle before?
I would not want to have to do.
Yeah, I've had
You have?
to. Oh, yeah.
Is it hard?
When I was in college, we had a thing called War Games, and basically on our college campus, the guys and girls went against each other and just nailed each other's cars with eggs.
Man.
It was. We actually, part of it was in Clemson. We'd come to a stop sign, and we were in one car, and they were in another, and it was kind of one of those weird, like, you pull up to the road, and then you make turn like that. It was kind of like a S. And so we come to the stop sign, and these Asian guys ride by on bicycles, and we just start humming eggs, and they jump into the gutters and like take cover like it's in World War III. One of the funnest nights of my life was.
I just like the fact that Roger played war games in college.
Yep.
I don't
I
think
see you
people
running
can-
around chucking eggs at people.
Hey, yeah, well, we didn't do much drinking and stuff in a Christian school, so we had to do something for
Oh,
fun.
it was a Christian school?
Yeah, Southern Wesleyan University.
I don't think people can afford to chuck eggs at other people's cars.
No, that's
Not
expensive
today,
now.
yeah.
Not today.
Only
Do
rich
that
people can
anymore.
throw eggs now. If
But
you get egged, you know it's by rich people.
But is it hard to clean it off the car?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like
Why? Does it turn to,
car
like-
wor- Oh yeah, and it just stinks.
Oh,
And if any of them get inside, like we had that during this, like in late August, early September when it was
and the
still hot
heat.
down there.
Ew.
Oh yeah, so
That's
it was- yeah.
Does it smell like when you microwave eggs?
Yeah, it's just nasty smell. The funniest thing was walking into Ingles, the grocery store down there, and 3 or 4 of us between us like had 32 dozen eggs we were carrying out.
Oh my
and as she was
gosh.
ringing us up,
That's like a retirement plan, Roger.
Today,
Two dozen?
as she was
That's
ringing us
scary.
up, she was like, I don't want to know what you're going to do with these, right? I'm like, yep, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. But it was,
That's almost $200 nowadays. Oh my word.
it was pretty funny.
What would you rather do, egg or roll? TP.
I think egging is funner, but TP is much more easy to clean up as long as they don't rain.
So imagine we're in 2020 and we've stored up a lot of TP and we go out and roll someone's house. Is that like rubbing it in the? Remember when we had the TP shortage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because people kept hoarding it.
Yeah, and we just go roll people's houses with it, and they can't use it because it's been outside.
Yeah.
Someone would try to use it. They'd try to delicately take it off the tree, re-roll it, take it inside.
God.
He's got the kids in the yard wrapping it.
I'm imagining producer Gary with an empty roll trying to roll toilet paper back up again.
Like, we got nothing better to do with our time.
He's like, I ripped it, Dad. I'm sorry.
Get
that right, producer Gary.
Okay.
What'd you say, Gary?
I said, dang, that's another 32 cents going down the drain.
Boy, you're going to work for that.
All right. There's something I want to bring up that we kind of skipped over. Okay. So Shane Falco's job was cleaning the bottom of boats, which is a pretty
Horrible job.
horrible, nasty job. What's either the most horrible job you've ever worked or one that you've heard of that there's no way you could ever do it?
Oh, I can tell you right now a job I hated that I did. My dad and I, Hannah's favorite fan, one day he's like, I got something we can go do. We're going to deliver phone books. Probably half our listener population doesn't even know what a phone book is. They're these big books that had phone numbers in them.
Yeah.
And we spent, I think, 12 hours that day walking each phone book up to the door. That's what they told us to do. And we listened. Most people never listen, but my dad and I, we followed orders. We did it, and we split the pay, even Stevens. I think we both got about $45 for 12 hours.
12 hours. What year was this?
I want to say it was probably 20 years ago. Yeah. I was like, I'll help you, Dad. So we went out. Worst job. I think my dad got bit by a dog, too.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Why
yeah.
did y'all take this job?
We just thought it'd be fun, and we split the cash. I was like, I'll split the cash. I could use some cash.
Is this where you got the idea to be a mailman?
No, it's not, but I should have by that, right? Yeah,
I
that's
had-
my worst job. What about you?
I had a summer job where I worked at like a Cannon Mills kind of place, and it wasn't like in the actual factory. We were in a warehouse, and basically what we did is we folded towels and put them through the shrink wrapper. And you want to talk 8 hours of folding towels.
I bet your hands hurt, right?
Oh no, it's just you just got tired of standing. I mean, that was the biggest thing. You had
Did your
to stand all the
shoulders hurt
time.
after that?
Oh yeah, and you're like, I remember there was like a year like I purposely I was like I ain't folding the towel at home at all. I'm just
You're on towel strike.
throw them in, wash them and throw them in the closet. So.
Raj, fold the towel. I am not folding that towel.
Yeah. And it was back in the day, like this warehouse. Just they opened up the doors. There was no AC, so it was we're talking June, July, and August, and it was miserable when we got out of there at the end of the day. So that was one of my worst jobs.
It's pretty bad, Raj. What about you, Hannah?
So I don't know that I've had a really horrible job because I just refuse to do jobs if I know I'm not going to like it. But when I worked at Chick-fil-A, my least favorite part of the job was having to clean out the drain underneath the ice machine because everyone would squeegee all the mess, all the raw chicken bits, all the leftover salad that's on the floor and squeegee it in that drain. And then you had to reach in with your hand at the end of the night and clean it out.
That's disgusting.
It smelled. I've always put on a glove because it felt disgusting. That would make me gag.
I'm just glad you didn't say working with me. That would have been funny. Working
was a
with
fun
you
job.
was probably the worst job I've ever had in my life.
Okay, well, y'all, it has been amazing my time here with you, but I will not be back.
Oh, gosh. This is the worst job here, doing this. Gary, what about you?
I would say.
Fire walking.
Oh no, that one was fine.
He's a retired fire walker, by the way, ladies.
Retired. I did not like Hardee's just because service industry was just not my thing.
People are dumb.
But the grossest thing I used to run I always call it a Zamboni because I don't know what else to call it. It was a floor scrubber at a warehouse, and cleaning that thing at the end of the day, they had this they had a mop room and a tiny little sink, but and you have to. The tube wasn't long enough to get to the sink, so we had this extra plastic one that, to reach to get it to go to the sink. And it took 2 people to empty this thing. And as soon as you open the valve or whatever to let the stuff out, it was just like this gray sewage,
Sludge.
stuff. It wasn't like quite sewage. It wasn't quite that gross, but it was like nasty stuff.
Yeah.
You had to make sure I dropped it a couple times. So it's, and if you drop it for just a second, it spills everywhere. It's nasty. So that was probably the grossest. I would rather do that than work at Hardee's again, though. Probably.
So we have established we've all had bad jobs, but I think, and I wrote on my notes, scraping your underwater boat seems to be a horrible job.
I don't know. I used to date a guy who did that. He loved it because he got to be in his scuba gear.
I love how he found his trophy down there. I was imagining like Shane had a drunken night where he was just mad and he slung it overboard.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And he throws it. That's my Keanu.
He was like a fucking valley girl, a male valley
Well,
girl.
he kind of talks like that, right?
What?
Is that not
I
a
didn't
good
hear that.
Keanu?
No. You sound like no.
My name is Shane Falco.
Now you're doing
That
that.
is not
skit
how
from
he
Saturday
talks.
Night Live, the Californians.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you sound like a surfer boy from Cali who's very arrogant.
So who was your favorite football player on this team?
Ooh,
Clifford Franklin. It's got to be Clifford.
That's the receiver, right?
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah.
He wore some really weird clothes.
Yeah.
I like
and the third person interview you did with the reporter. Yeah, Clifford Franklin, likes to play with Clifford Franklin. And,
Have you ever been a third person talker? I've never been like that.
a what? Oh,
Like talking
no.
to third person?
Hey, they did. Yeah, no. I think it's weird.
I like the deaf guy. Who
I like him a lot too.
was Pam's boyfriend on The Office.
Yeah, he's kind of cute too.
That just hit me.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
Different hair color. That's what threw me
Yeah.
off.
And I like how the cheerleader didn't know sign language, but she knew one thing that Hannah's like, oh yeah. She knew what to do to entice the deaf guy
Yeah.
with her basic sign language. I was like, he knows what that means. And he pounced on her like a lion on a Malibu.
Yeah. He made that
A
catch.
what? Sorry.
A lion on the mouth.
Yeah, he made that one. What about John Madden and Pat Summerall? I kept wondering, are they like the Washington's own announcers that they just, because
Back in the day, that time period, whenever the Redskins were on, it seemed like they were broadcasting those games. You know how much Madden loved the what they call them, the Redskin linemen that were.
you're talking about the
Hogs.
The Hogs,
and then they had the hog. The fans in the stands who wore
You
the
love
hog
that?
masks. Oh, he was just all about that.
Do you think Pat Summerall and John Madden filmed all their scenes in like one day in that one room?
Probably so.
And I kept thinking they're not really watching anything right now; they're just talking.
They're probably just reading.
Yeah, it was. But John Madden said something that was so funny. He was one of my favorite ones in this movie, and I miss John Madden. And I wrote it down. He said, oh gosh, let me find it. It was hilarious. I love to see a fat guy score. You get to see a fat guy spike, and you get to see a fat guy dance.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that. He was just so honest, and we love our fat guys here.
Remember, he used to. I'll talk to the young people now. He used to draw like they would show a replay, and he would circle the lineman's butt where their sweat was on their uniform. Yeah, it was always just hilarious.
I miss him. He's been Summerall's been dead a lot longer though, right? I think he died a lot.
Yeah, a few years before. Yeah.
Okay, so what about the Gary Glitter song they play like twice in this movie?
Yeah.
And Gary Glitter's a pedo, right?
Yeah, and that
The song that they dance to?
Yeah.
No, it's the one that he comes out to. They dance to "I Will Survive," right?
Yeah.
This is the Gary Glitter song, and I kept thinking,
I don't know what
that
the
dude's
Gary
a
Glitter
pedo
song.
now, man.
I'm not sure which song you're talking about.
The
The Bang Bang song.
No, the Gary Glitter song. Hold on, you all know the Gary Glitter song. I'm gonna play
Are
it.
you sure
for
I would know it?
Yes, you all would know. Keep talking while I'm looking. Don't
Don't just stare at you and wait on you.
Is that it right there?
hold on. I'm playing it right now. Hold on. It's
I hope.
Oh, that's the song they played in the 80s and 90s in every
Yes.
NFL and every NBA
Gary
game.
Glitter's a pedo, so it's a weird thing they
It's
play.
still being played today, I think.
It is, but anyway, would you be playing "I Will Survive"?
Why would you know he's a pet? I mean, like.
I mean, I just know.
Okay, let's just
It's just a vibe.
He's
I
on
get.
a list.
No.
Okay, would you in prison be dancing to "I Will Survive"? Could you get your cellmates to join in with you?
I don't think
No.
so.
I can't dance anyways. No.
I don't think we're allowed to dance in prison. Well,
Right.
I'm not-
Is there a rule against it?
Gary,
I don't
Like you already broke the rules
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying.
to dance.
Gary, could you?
Prison?
You can lift everybody's spirits up in there.
Gary, could you last in prison?
They weren't in prison. They were in jail.
Yeah.
There's a
Could you
difference.
last in jail, producer Gary?
I've sometimes heard
Jail?
jail's worse.
Yes,
Like,
I think it'd be worse.
Because in prison it's actually like you can go outside, you can work out. They have stuff in your cell. In jail it's just
Sounds experienced there. Like, she knows what she's
I'm not speaking from experience.
have you been to
from
prison?
personal experience. But then in jail, it's just you have no way of knowing what time it is. There's no sunlight. There's no nothing. You're just in there.
When is our jail expert? She's going to be doing Shawshank Redemption with us in a few minutes.
No, she's got her. I imagine her in the orange uniform.
Oh my God, the jumpsuit.
Yeah,
I
Orange
couldn't
isn't my
last.
color.
If I
I
went
can't do
to
it.
prison, I would cry because I would definitely be a cell wife, and it just would not
I
work.
could see Brad holding somebody's pocket, walking behind them.
Oh my gosh, I'd be like, I'm with him.
I really don't want to see that.
I would have to get protection from somebody.
All right, so another one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when they're in the meeting room and the coach is talking about what scares them. What scares you the most? That's a good question. I thought that.
Ooh, what scares me the most?
Yeah. Snakes, hand down for me. I hate snakes. I don't care if they're black, brown, green. If I've got a lawnmower or something, I'm running over those bad boys.
I'd be afraid it'd fly up in the air and then land on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't run. I think if there was a snake in here right now, that would scare me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But lions are pretty scary too. Just
I don't know. We used to get snakes in our house in Colorado, and that was terrifying. But there used to be a stain on our sidewalk. That was our spot to chop their heads off when we killed them.
Oh my gosh.
The house
Hannah had a spot to chop heads off for snakes.
I didn't personally. My brothers did. I was just
That's
an
pretty
innocent
amazing.
bystander.
I'm going to chop the head off with a snake.
Well, it's like, how else are you going to kill it?
True.
all of a sudden Hannah became Australian.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
Her brothers became
Your
Australian.
brother's Australian now. I'm going to chop the head off the snake with his machete. Yeah, that's what scares you, producer Gary.
What scares me? Oh, jeez. This question.
Forgetting your Hawaiian shirt one day.
Social interaction.
When Brad asked you about how your dates went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the spot questions. I'd say I don't like demonic stuff. So
Demonic stuff. I get that.
possessed items.
Those kind of scary movies.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to go to anything that's like, oh, this place is haunted by a demon, or I'm not playing with a Ouija board, or it's I wouldn't go into Charles Manson's house. I'm not doing any of that
So
stuff.
you wouldn't have a room in your house full of glass dolls?
No. Why do people
He
have
has a room
those?
full of stuffed animals.
Why do those rooms exist? Why do people have those rooms?
See, I never had a
for what?
full room dedicated to that, but my dad used to travel and he would bring me back glass dolls. So I used to have a glass doll case in my bedroom till I watched Annabelle. That all went in
so
storage.
creepy, Hannah.
It wasn't creepy at
Hannah
the
has
time.
a glass doll. We've learned today Hannah has glass dolls.
In
Roger played
storage.
war games.
Yep.
Hannah also has a spot where they chop snakes' heads off at her old house.
It was my brother's spot. I was little. They had me jump on the shovel once. Other than that, I wasn't involved.
We haven't addressed the kicker who smokes heaters. That's a power move, right?
Yeah. My wife struggled with that, watching that. She was just like, did they ever allow people? I said, well, no. I said, there were guys smoking on the sideline back in the 60s, but never smoking in the game.
Could a kicker smoke in the game today? And I love how he flicks it on the grass.
Yeah.
Like they're just going to play over it. I think,
Or he hands it to the assistant coach as he runs on the field.
and then the assistant coach gets
Yeah, it's
burned with it.
yeah.
But I think it'd be a power move if I saw a kicker today walk out on the football field smoking a heater while he's standing there.
I think the landscaper probably hates that guy.
I would think so.
To think that, yeah.
I don't think it would be a heater these days. I think it would be a
No,
blunt.
it'd be a blunt.
Oh my gosh!
That's
So
exactly
Adam
what I was
Vinatieri
thinking.
smoking a blunt before he kicks.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Gotta calm the nerves.
That's actually a good point. That's a good point. I mean, that's a really good point.
What was your thoughts of Shane Falco pushing him over? And first off, could Shane Falco show up at halftime and play? Because don't they have an inactive list? Would he not have been inactive for the game? Could he?
But
just
this was already not a normal game, right?
Yeah,
It was a
Because
normal
it was all
game.
It was all replacement players, though. So are there really any rules at that point when everyone
Was
else
it?
has
Because he
walked
said
out?
Dallas is bringing back their players across the line. They got the quarterback
that
out.
actually happened. Danny White, Randy White, and all these other guys.
They came back?
Yeah, they came back to play, and the Redskins still beat them. So There were a lot of truths in this movie, but a lot of stretches.
I didn't like how the jerky quarterback was mean to the deaf guy.
Oh, yeah, no.
He was cruel.
I hated that quarterback.
I don't know
so
why anybody
much.
would want to play with him or for him. But who was the coach of the team before Gene Hackman took over?
I don't know.
They ever show him? And why would Gene
No.
Hackman just decide to start coaching with the replacement?
I guess he had a great relationship with the owner.
Well, he didn't just decide. Like, the owner asked him.
I love how he flipped the coin, and the owner's like, like he
Gotcha.
knows Hackman's in
Yeah.
at that point. And Hackman's channeling his Tom Landry look with the hat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But he's a Washington coach, which is kind of funny.
Which was weird.
Yeah.
Their whole uniform, their logo, everything about this movie was terrible when it comes to
What about
logos.
what about one of Hollywood's best producers and directors playing the linebacker in this movie?
Oh, John
Favreau.
Favreau. He was funny. Why was his nose always bleeding in that one spot?
Because he was always bashing things with his head. I mean,
Yeah.
in the beginning of the movie, he goes through a wall head first.
Did you like how the kicker was running from him after he's like, no? That was pretty funny. And I like the sumo guy, too.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
who
man.
downs eggs. Oh, we have not
Yeah.
talked. Hannah, Gary, we continue our barfing. There's another barfing in this
So
movie.
this was, aside from Ghostbusters, where they, I guess, were barfing slime, this was my first barfing movie with y'all.
This
Yeah.
your
And let me
first
tell you
barfing
what,
movie?
Yes. All the other ones y'all have watched, I haven't done.
Oh, my gosh.
But when he started throwing up on the field, first of all, that I was like, "Look, no." But then the other guy was like, I throw up if I see other people throw up. So I thought he was going to start throwing up, and then they'd just be going back and forth, and it was going to be a whole throw up scene. That's not what happened, but
Yeah, this movie was, barfing at times, but did we even talk about his girlfriend in this movie? I don't even know. She was very, couldn't figure out, they didn't really give her, her character was not developed well in this movie, right?
she was just kind of there.
She run the bar, right?
Yeah.
And she looked like kind of a Karen. She had short hair. I didn't like her hairstyle in this movie. I don't understand what Keanu saw in her. And could he make out with her on the field before he went on the field?
Uh,
I mean, why would there be a rule against that?
I think there's definitely a rule. I don't think a quarterback
Google
can
this.
date a cheerleader.
yeah, they're not supposed to. I think
Like
that's
legally?
and it's funny
I
that
couldn't date a coworker.
the cheerleaders are the ones that have to sign contracts to that.
It has to go in
Because think
contract
about it,
somewhere.
cheerleaders are part timers. They could start dating a football player. Now they're millionaires.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like how they had guy cheerleaders back there too. Didn't they have guy
They just kind
cheerleaders?
of they just kind of
noticed
threw
that.
them in all of
Yeah,
a
so-
sudden.
Did they get these guys at the strip club?
Yeah.
Were these guys from Thunder from Down Under? And it's like, oh, guys, yeah.
I didn't notice them, so.
So, you got any reviews, Roger, for this movie?
Yeah, let's see what we can find. I know Roger Ebert had one that was pretty good here. Roger Ebert gave the film 2 out of 4 stars, writing that the film was slap happy entertainment, painted in broad strokes, 2 coats thick.
I like how he does that.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it about it was like a 4.95 was kind of the consensus. One guy said the cliched characters and obvious outcome make all the fun and excitement amount to nothing.
That's every football movie.
And then he said generally unfavorable reviews. Now, one of the best football movies of all time, and I may ruin this for some people, didn't have the team you were pulling for win, Friday Night Lights. This was one of the best, I think one of the best football movies.
It is good. Billy Bob,
Yep.
who's been on Movie Torture, on Deadly Ground.
Yeah, we had him a guest one time, yeah. I'm just kidding.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, he came in.
Had his little vial of blood around his neck.
Do you want to hear some Amazon 5-star reviews?
Sure.
Okay. Pat writes, based in part on 1985 Redskins, so Pat's already wrong. Brooke Langton and Keanu had great chemistry, and she's a doll.
I disagree.
I don't think they had chemistry at all.
The scene where she put stuff on his arm, I rolled my eyes so hard. I was like, this scenes like this don't happen in real life.
No.
It's always the girl like, okay, let me put this on. And the guy's like, oh, ow, that hurts. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then kisses it and leaves.
Yeah. Mustang OCS writes, super movie. I love this flick. In fact, I bought it. No explosions.
In fact, I bought
it. No explosions, special effects, just a great movie. Oh, yeah. Keanu didn't have to beat anybody up.
That's one of the best things.
True.
He
He didn't have
fight
to.
the quarterback, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He did punch him.
He did. They end up in jail.
Yeah, he was in the bar fight. Yeah.
Sorry, Mustang, you're wrong. Lil Jara writes.
Say it again. Say it
Lil
again.
Jara writes, the funniest movie. This is an awesome movie. So funny, and everyone would enjoy watching it. It's one of my very favorites. 5 stars plus.
See, when you look up this movie, it is described as a comedy. It's comedy and then sports. I was expecting a lot more from the comedy, and I feel like it was just a normal movie.
I would not let my son watch this movie. This movie should have been rated R. I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
It has an F word in it. They cuss all the time in this movie. I'm like, how is this movie not R rated? Because I wanted my son to watch it, and he's like, yeah, it doesn't look any good. He didn't want to watch it. But I think it's a movie that's a light R. It's too adult for a 10-year-old. And maybe it's more in the 15-year-old range. Anyway, First Lady of Movie Torture, Hannah. Is this a movie torture, or is this movie gold, or what did you create? Is it in between?
Yeah, like bronze.
A bronze?
I think it'd be a bronze for me just because a lot of it was eye roll and it was predictable just like every other football movie. But it's not as torturous as some of the movies we have watched.
It's not on Batman and Robin level. Raj?
Nah,
We know you. We know what you're going to say.
for me, this movie is how you take it. If you're like a serious football fan and you're expecting that in this movie, you're not going to get that. But if you go into it as like, hey, this may be a fun movie to watch, then I think you'll enjoy it. You know, I think us guys, like a lot of the puns and jokes were kind of geared more towards men than they were women. So I think it was a positive for me. It was a movie almost gold.
Okay. This movie is 1,000,000 times better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Trillion times better than Batman and Robin. I still think it hasn't aged well. It looks dated. My wife came in and said, this movie looks so old.
I was surprised that it came out in 2000. I thought it was earlier in the 90s.
This movie, I guess I would say, is movie bronze. I watched it in 2000 at theater, never cared to watch it again. Finally watched it in 2023, so I guess I'll watch it in 2046 again if we're still doing. Are we still gonna?
Is that when you gonna let your son watch it?
Yeah, I'll let my son watch it. What if we're still doing this podcast in 2046? Oh my gosh,
46.
23 more years?
You remember the days where we actually went into the movie theater to watch a movie?
Roger, I just crapped myself. Hey,
I'll be your agent.
Okay, Han. First Lady of Hannah's now. This will be her last episode. Everybody say goodbye. She's insulted me.
You can't fire me. I already quit.
I don't recommend this movie. If you, I would say if you want to watch it one time, it's good for one watch, but I'm not like you, Raj, where I would watch it if it's on TV and it's just there. I'd be like, I would rather scroll Instagram and just like watch little clips than watch this movie. The acting was okay. Gene Hackman was great. The girl was terrible in this movie. I didn't find her any good at all. Never seen her in anything else. I couldn't even pick her out.
Yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff.
She's a solid 6 in this movie.
Really?
And Keanu's probably a solid 9. I mean, he's too good looking for her. Like, it's the opposite. Like, you would think he'd have someone really hot.
I don't see that.
You don't see that? Listeners, let us know if you think she is not good enough for Keanu looks-wise, because I don't think she is. But definitely movie bronze. Not terrible. Not great. But anyway, with that being said, hey, follow us on iTunes. Follow us on Instagram. Slide into those DMs. Say hello to the First Lady of Movie Torture, Hannah.
Send us movie suggestions.
Yes, send us movie suggestions. We will not do them, but you can send them. I'm kidding. We will. Next week, Raj, we have Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, we continue with the football theme, which we will do throughout the month, and I'm looking forward. I'm excited.
I haven't seen this movie.
Let's go.
I haven't seen this movie in 24 years, so I'm going to work on my Al Pacino impersonation for this movie. Oh, because
What is it right now? And then we'll hear it.
I don't know. I don't want to tell the listeners now, but I'm going to work on. Hey-ya! How does he do? I'm going to work on my Al Pacino, and I'm going to get it, and you are going to love my Al Pacino. Hannah, have you seen Any Given Sunday?
No.
Good. You can listen to our podcast and leave us a comment. But with all that being said, for producer Gary, First Lady of Movie Torture Hannah, Roger, my name's Brad. We'll see you next week on Any Given Sunday and Movie Torture.